After 2 away games in a row, Birmingham City are finally back at home in a 12:30 kickoff this Saturday. Now, first of all, this is a great opportunity to kind of end the bad run that we've gone on and kind of get some confidence again. And, you know, with how good we are at home, we really needed a home game. So, you know, we've got one. Let's see what happens this Saturday. In terms of our last match, Stoke away, again, we was very, very poor. I knew Stoke were going to be a good team, you know, under Mark Robbins have been amazing, but we were extremely bad. And again, like a lot of the games this season, like Blackburn, like Leicester, like Stoke, all away games conveniently enough, it seems like we're only really good in the last 20 minutes. In terms of Stoke themselves, of course, they did beat Nottingham Forest on Wednesday night 3-2, which is a very good thing for us. And it's a good thing for us because, of course, you know, when they were 2-1 down, they put all the players on and they basically just, you know, gave it everything and ended up winning 3-2. So that means for us, their players are going to be tired and there's probably going to be a lot of changes in the squad. Swansea do sit in 7th place and they've got 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss, scoring 6 goals and conceding 4. In their last league match, they did draw 2-2 at home against Hull, and they haven't actually lost since the opening day of the season when they lost 1-0 to Middlesbrough. In terms of Blues, we have lost 3 games in a row, which is something I can't remember doing for a long time now. And to be honest, in those 3 losses, we weren't really unlucky and we deserved to lose all of them. You know, I mean, just look at the games and the stats on those, and we've had 1 shot on target in 3 matches. We had 0 shots on target against Stoke, we had 0 shots on target against Port Vale, and we only had 1 away to Leicester. And this comes down to a lot of things. You know, we are so negative. We very rarely pass the ball forward. It's always backwards or side to side. And that's probably one of the reasons why. Something that I've also noticed as well in those last 3 matches, Cochrane looks so out of depth this season. He just doesn't look like himself, especially Stoke in that first half. He got butchered. He got left so many times. And I don't know, just right now, he's not really cutting it. In terms of the lineup, you know, there is a few obvious things that are going to happen. You know, Allsop's going to start in goal. I do think we'll see Bright, Asai, Samuel starting in the right back with Clara and Newman. I do also think Cochrane will be dropped. I think Cochrane, I don't know, he just wasn't that good. I can see Laird starting a left back this Saturday. In terms of our holding midfield too, I'm going to go with Paik and Tommy Doyle because Iwata and Paik this season just aren't working. It might have worked last season, but it's not working this season. In terms of our attacking midfielders, Kumas has to play. Let me be honest, he's the only player really that looks interested in going forward. He was good against Port Vale when he came on. He was okay against Leicester. He was playing as a 10, but, you know, that's not his position, I don't think. And Stoke, again, he was really good. He looked like the only player that actually wanted to drive forward and take players on. Stansfield started against Stoke, which I don't necessarily think was the right call. Maybe we rushed him in and then, you know, he kind of did go down after a good, decent tackle from a Stoke player, to be fair. I do think he'll start this game, though. I think he's going to start as the 10, and I think Damari Gray is going to start on the other wing. And then up front, I'm going to keep putting him in there because at some point it has to work. Kyogo up front. Now, in terms of a prediction, this is a must-win game, 100%. I already have seen some things, you know, people starting to ask questions, rightfully so. And I feel like if we lose this Saturday, you know, with it being at home, with Swansea playing, you know, in the midweek on Wednesday, if we lose this game, I think questions are going to start to be asked even more. I'm going to back Blues here, and in all honesty, it's only because Swansea played Wednesday. If Swansea didn't play Wednesday, I would not have backed us to win. But I'm going to say 2-1. We're more than likely going to concede again. I think Stansfield's going to score, and I think Lewis Kumas deserves a goal, and you know, this is the game he's going to get it. But yeah, we've got games like Wrexham coming up, Coventry, which is a big one, which I do still think we're going to lose, honestly. I can see Coventry pumping us. And we just need to get confidence from somewhere as much as we can. I know we've got Sheffield Wednesday coming up in the week, but that's not really a game you can get too much confidence from because, you know, the situation that they're in. So that's not necessarily the game you're going to, you know, look at that game, win and, you know, confidence is going to get sky high. You need to win games like Swansea. You need to somehow win games against Coventry and the confidence will be through the roof again. But yeah, my prediction for this game is going to be a 2-1 win just because Swansea played in the midweek. But yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Is it going to be another loss? Because 4 losses in a row, I don't think the owners are going to be too happy with that. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give me score predictions, give me goal scorers, stuff like that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this preview, then of course smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 500 subs before Christmas, so let's see if we can get there. But yeah, other than that, I just want to thank you guys for taking the time out your day to watch this video. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you stick around, Blue Noses. Keep right on, and I'll see you in the next video.